Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to another episode of The King is Watching. Let's see, we're at Ascension level 2, which means we have the full run. Hopefully this is going to be my last run as Baldwin, we'll see. Reveal our fate. Don't know, don't care. Pair of swordsmen, boatload of wheat. I'm actually going to go for the boatload of wheat. Set these up, just start getting tons. So a ton of wheat is kind of useful for a lot of reasons. Actually, just get those guys down real quick. Get these here. Start cycling these. I'll want to get a market, but not immediately. We'll want to get some peasants. And we're going to need some other combat units. Let's get that there, because we're going to need to sell wheat for gold. Because we want to boost my gaze up. Okay, this is one guy. I should have no trouble with this guy. The peasants just drop off really fast in terms of their usefulness. Okay, slingers, gnome dome. Slingers cost iron. They're a good ranged unit. Gnome dome is way too expensive. I could cycle this, but I don't want to. Okay, so that's going to make this tricky. Let's go for the crystal mine. Grapes would be interesting. I would like them. Building upgrade. Okay, those two are doable. Feels like this got harder. Maybe it's just me. Okay. Do I want to get resources? Yeah, there's a couple I'm going to need resources for. Roll the dice, get an artifact, get an artifact. Yersh. Production limits for starter buildings. I do like this a lot, but boosting my production buildings so they're just twice as effective is really hard to say no to. Okay, we're up on that. I'm gonna get those down. The problem is I can't do anything with it for a bit. But I got 6 guys, so hopefully we'll be fine. Yeah, I can't slow these guys down exactly. Yeah, we might take a hit or two. As long as they kill one of them. Well. That hurt. So we have militia. They're not great, they're not terrible. We do also have the bone pit. 4510. No, the militia is just burlier. Spell production. Mega militia? I have to try the mega militia. Yeah, I could get the magic, but no dice. Alright, we're at least up to 9 peasants. Still not great here, but it could be worse. And I have resources to spare. Yeah, I just want to get that research table down. Spell, poison puddle, advanced production. There was a woodpecker tapping at my window. That's a new one. Okay, so I could go for the mill. That unlocks a number of things for me. We could also go for the fuel pump, which also unlocks a number of things for me, but requires a hell of a production chain. So let's grab that. And do I go for warriors or do I go for arcane? Yeah, let's go for warriors. Okay, so I'm running a little low on peasants. Do I want to get the tile enchanter down? This is a little expensive. No, I think we wait. Frustratingly, I think we wait a lot of these things. I think we do want to get the research table down. Go back to this for a second, because I'm going to need just oodles of water. Okay, switch over to that. A bunch of units coming at me. Start production on that. Yeah, this is kind of what I was a little afraid of. Should be fine. You have the poison puddle. I hate to use it here, but I think it's somewhat necessary. Okay, let's just get some crystals. Another mill, a winery, furniture store. This, I think we cycle. Forge? And an iron mine. Because we need that iron mine if I'm going to be able to do a lot of things. Okay, let's switch this over here. Okay. Yeah, we have tons of resources, which is kind of good, bad. At least I can get boatloads of peasants and chuck them at the problem. Yeah, I think the poison puddle on the last round was worth it. Oh, I see. So these random ones aren't the prophesized one. Got it. Constructing buildings, more returned. Can't really do much with any of these. It is lightly tempting to pick up the sawmill. Or the clay, actually. Let's grab that. We don't have clay in our lineup. I'm not going to do that in the future, though. What do we need for this? A little bit more money, resources. The iron mine, wheat field. I guess I should probably actually burn a couple of those. Start building this. Because we can get the slingers now. Okay, so this was not one of the prophesized ones? I have no idea. Might have been. Another militia camp. Sure. Basic production gold mine. Basic production gold mine. Artifact. Mine whenever we kill something. And prophecies again. Alright. Let's put that there. Not much options. Let's do 2 recruits and one of those. Do double infrastructure. Put that there. Let's move that back by 1. And get a troop training. Flying units. I mean, do I go bees again? No, we go arcane. I'm going to leave that for a bit. Let's just keep cycling these. The one problem is it takes so long to produce any of these things. It's fine. Restock. On water. Yeah, so I'm going to need a little bit more money and I'm going to need a lot of clay. At least overall resources are looking fabulous. Yeah, bonus wine production should keep us flush with basic wine. Let's see. So I could go for swordsmen. They do decent damage. Slingers, not so much though. Cheap though. I got another militia, so yeah, let's go for slingers. And infrastructure. Hate to do this. Monument to the King's Gaze. Oh gosh, that's expensive. Let's go for the legendary tile enchanter, even if I can't use it yet. Okay, and if none of these are amazing, let's just go for the Denari. So I need clay and gold. Oh, we do have a clay mine. We grab both of those. Grab more men. I do kind of feel like these guys are probably going to run rampant over most of my peasants, which is not great for me. But yeah, if we can get that gaze size up. Oh yeah, we're looking golden. I've lost most of my peasants. Lost most of my guys. Let's grab the vineyard, actually. Grab the concert, but I don't think I care about it. Okay, resource-wise, let's get the gold mine down. Because this will pay for itself. Okay. And kind of, sort of just in time. Because I have 2 slingers. That's not great. Morale could use some work. What do I need for those? Gold. But yeah, I think we cycle out the peasants for militia. Expensive as they are. Okay, crystals, metal. Because I can sell those. If I want to. Wow, we are getting a lot of really high-end things. We don't strictly need. I'm gonna move that here. Let's just make some money real quick. Because we want to toss the 2 peasant buildings. Uh-oh. We have 0 basic production going. That means 0 wheat, 0 anything. At least it's just a pair of pig riders. I should be able to beat these guys up. Oh, so that must be the Mega Mercenary. Oh, that's fun. They are. That is a chunky lad. Okay, so what do we have? Better efficiency, so that's really good. Heal your castle 3 HP every time. Use a spell, kind of tempting. We do want the mushroom warriors. I guess we could do a forge and mushroom grove. There we go. Are we completely out of wheat? Yeah. Let's see. Clay mine, iron mine, iron mine. Because we're going to need those. So what do I need for the Trumi boys? Everything. That just cost me water. And at this point, now we can go for the production speed bonuses. Hunters are kind of good. I think we're going to recycle it, though. Gold mine is a little expensive. Keep going for the wheat fields for the time being. Unit limit by 2. Alright. Spell. Do we even care about Goldface? No. Do a pair of spells. I'm just going to front load this a little. That should be good. Basic production times 2, wheat field, or 100 wheat. We don't need the basic production, so let's go for 100 wheat. That just gives me a little bit where I need it most. Frankly, I don't even know if I need the research table. What do I actually need for... Oh, do we not have it? Oh. That was a previous attempt. I'm going to move this off. Let's get this down. Okay, that's a bunch of lads, but it's not too many. Yeah, I'm going to need more trees. Oh, we have less production speed because we have less peasants this time around, probably. There it goes. I'm definitely going to need more militia. What do I need to make them? Wood. Shoot. Okay, deforestation would give me wood. Poison puddle is just helpful. And let's grab a tree. Grab a couple of guys. This will let me restock a few. What does this give me? Gold mine, great bushes, great bushes. Okay, let's do a very quick deforestation right here. Nothing. All right, works out. Get another one of those. Back to this. Swap these two. Yeah, so I still need the grapes. I still need the crystals. Could get another militia camp down. At least these guys are feeling pretty competent. I mean, my resources are looking good. My gold's actually doing okay. I mean, go figure. We get we don't have to spend nearly as much on those gold mines. Okay, more landmines, kingdom infrastructure. I guess we're gonna need an oil jack. Crystal mine. Yeah, so I have the forge, which is more efficient. Be very good gold gain. I guess I can move that there. I think I'm actually going to move this. The problem isn't having the production structures, it's having the production. Because all my basic production structures are twice as much, I need half as many. I may have too many slingers. Oh, this is gonna hurt. More or less lost my front line here. Oh. That might also be part of it. Okay, Gnome Dome, Archery. They are better. Massively so. More expensive, though. But probably worth it. Do we want to get another one of those? Sure. I just want to stock up. Alright. Back to resources. Those guys are chunky. I think the big problem is the slingers don't do that much damage. But they're also not really my end-all be-all here. Okay. 55. Actually, let's go for the Monument to the King's Gaze. It's expensive to save up for, but here, it's going to be incredibly good. Especially if I could get 2 of them. I have no idea if that's possible. Yeah, the big issue is money, but actually that's not a huge one. Get the crystal mine down next. Because as soon as I get that, I can get the mushroom grove down. Oh. It's Margra already. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, so the problem is we don't have any big DPS groups. So that's going to make this a bit trickier. Yeah, I don't have that many of these guys. Yeah, I should consider going for oil production. Do I think I should use the poison puddle? No, I think I'm fine, actually. I've got enough no, I don't have enough mercenaries. We're out of wood. Well, she's toast. Okay. Units bonus HP by 5 every time I use a spell, which means I should really use some spells. Belkin's Camp, that's a new one. Champion and Warrior. Shit. Okay. Gold mine, another wheat field, crystal mine. Gonna kind of need all of them. Let's go crystals. Group training. Okay, Denari. At the end, Goldface, Denari. Do those. Just throw that in the middle, or at basic production. 2 magic colleges, lose 4 random troops. Yaw. Okay, Hungering Maw. So Magic College is just better. Oh, wow, massively better. Lost some troops, but I think it's fine. Okay, we just need to get the 40 wood, get the mushroom grove down. We get regular crystal mine? Maybe. Well, we can get it all the same. Because, yeah, these guys aren't going to cost me much. And, yeah, we need crystals. Pretty bad. Alright, that should be more than enough. Just let this run for a bit. Because, yeah, if I can get the mushrooms down, we're in for kind of a good time. Let's go for just crystals and grapes for a while. Might be too long. Is that just a bonus? Might have been. Oh, that does the trick. I'm gonna put that there. I needed to get trees. I don't know what I was thinking. Building upgrades. Slingers? No. Concert? No. Could re-roll. I don't like any of those. Let's see. Crystal Castle, Arcane Champion. I do like him. We do also have the Academy of Lightning. Yeah, they're cheap, quote unquote. Second Monument to the King's Gaze. Okay. Here's the question. If I get two of these, will they activate each other? Can I daisy chain them? Main problem is I'm going to need one of them to start with. Okay, so I think at this point, we're going to need the iron production down. I'm going to deconstruct that. We're just not going to need it. I'm going to need some gold. I'm going to need some iron. I'm going to need a lot of things. Well, I do actually have a bunch of spare troops. There's the mushrooms. I think I'm going to just demolish a couple of those. I could build more, but they're expensive. And I want to make room for some more useful dudes. Really? Alright. Oh, it is getting both of them. Okay, Big Well, Iron Mine. Gold Mine. Sawmill. Flour, perfect. And gold. Okay. Yeah, I screwed up a couple of things here. Let's get them all down. Yeah, the problem is the slingers just aren't really good enough for what I need them to be. Oh boy, I did 2 of these. That'll do. Expensive. Yeah, I got resources for days. Out of iron, get a bunch of money. Yeah, I've got more grapes and crystals than I know what to do with, which is good and bad. And clay. I think as soon as these resources are out of my way, it's gonna give me some leeway. I'm just gonna move this in. It doesn't take too long. Just boost production. What is this one? Just a bunch of golems? It's just a bunch of golems. That's nice. Yeah. So getting 500 gold is going to be super hard. Oh, let's get rid of the magic school. We're not going to need that. I think prophecy. So we have the trader after this one. So I should probably get rid of some things that I'm not going to be using, that I cannot afford, or I otherwise think are kind of junk. Anything else? Animal farm? No, I should hang on to it. There's a small chance I might need it. Same thing with the mill. Yeah, I think I'll probably keep most of these. I have a ton of denarii. Okay, swap these for a second. Yeah. Okay, so what do we have? Bosses take extra damage. Rider units passively heal. No. Militia HP would be nice. Another mushroom grove, though. Roots of the Badger. Yeah, I've got an amount. You know, actually, let's do Golden Arrow. And probably call it there. That's good enough. Okay, let's go back to maxing these out. But we still don't have enough iron. I have plenty of gold for now. What am I going to need for this one? Really, the iron bars. What are these guys looking like? Jerks. Yeah, I've got kind of an ugly hodgepodge. Not a terrible one, just ugly. Probably restock. Because I can't tell my guys to retreat. But we might be able to kill. Perfect. Archery, hunters, assassins. Nah, just recycle. I'm gonna move that one back. We need some spells. Let's see. Units. I don't actually... veteran barracks is kind of nice. Pair of lightning. Wizards. Enemies attacking immediately I can kind of manage. I think we're going to go for the artifact. Even if I'm hurting a little bit for units. Every second somebody takes 12 damage is not amazing. That's some casualties right there. That's why the extra 50% might have been a good idea. That's okay. That's a lot of guys. Oh, hey. We lumberjacked. I should use that. Okay, keep getting my guys out. Yeah, the problem is they're gonna hit my back line. Got to go back to recruitment. Pop those there. I've got crystals and grapes aplenty, so we don't need to worry about that. It's that bad. I think my problem is I'm reliant on these slingers, and I shouldn't be. They're terrible DPS. Problem is, I'm going to need iron for my big units. And I've been putting that off. No more. Okay, next wave is going to be a bit of a doozy. However, figure hit it with a meteor. There we go. Yeah, that's doable. And yeah, getting the lightning mage, getting the other guy, both of those should be good. There we go. Go crystal mine. Great bushes. Active vineyard gives morale. More efficient. Extra lightning jumps. And arcane damage. Okay. Oh. It's fine. Let's see. So I can get a couple of these down. Vineyard? Oh, we already had one. I guess let's go up here for a hot second. We're going to need some water anyway. Move this over. It's wasteful for like a smidge. Meteor might have been better. Yeah, restock on my mushrooms. Okay. Crystal mine. Mill, animal farm. Grab the fuel pump. Worm riders. Druids of the bear. It cost me arms and legs, but probably worth it. Yeah, we need more iron. Here we go. I'm going to keep the slinger production building. I shouldn't be getting rid of too many of these. Now the question is, do we want to get the lightning wizard? It's cheaper. It'd be nice. Oh, we can get 3 of them too. Oh, that means they're really expensive. Okay, trader, not the best. Troops are produced faster. Yeah, let's get that, and let's grab just a bunch of metal, because that's big money. Then let's me maybe get the camp? No, we're close. Okay, so what am I low on? Or going to be low on? Answer is iron. I should consider getting the fuel pump down. Oh, but we need way more iron. Just get the 2 of those. We got grapes aplenty, we got crystals aplenty. They're expensive, but we can get the Falcon's camp as well. And he's only 20 wheat. Okay, let's move this down here, grab those. Boss time. It's actually really rough. Okay, let's take a look at him. Boss in his own right, and cheap, too. Yeah, so the problem is their entire backline is still alive. They didn't burn. Which is real bad. Oh, lightning wizard. Hell yeah, lightning wizard. Okay, let's go back to this. We might just lose. Okay, what am I in need of? Crystals, pretty bad. The problem is once he can start hitting those wizards, yeah, I think we're toast. Oh wait, no. He's away from the wall. That's a good sign. But yeah, we just didn't have enough banked. Yeah. Wish I had gone for the rich mycelium, or if I had boosted their HP. Nuts. I actually thought I was doing well. Oh well. Well, all things considered, upgrades. Let's buy a new guy. Let's take a look at which guy I want, is the real answer. So, increases all buildings production by 15%, chance of friendly units based on gaining extra HP based on morale. That's good. 70 morale can summon bumblebees. It says 10. That's good. I like bumblebees. So a lot of production bonuses. Turn selected blueprint into permanent morale and a choice of resources. Summon a unit to fight for you. Unit type is upgraded. Improves first two abilities. Blueprint Sacrifice provides morale and resources. Well, Extra Draft provides... Huh. Leo the Wise seems actually really good. A lot of production. So conjuring spells. After using spells 30 times, gain resources, 25 units on the battlefield, gain more magic power. Can summon fire mages. Let's see. Units deal more damage for their health, damage dealt by units per morale. Heal, aggro, persuasion. 50 morale, 2 hospital blueprints, resources to build more. Yeah, some of those would have been good. Alucard revives things as undead. Resurrect 2 bodies, +1 per upgrade in an area to fight for you. How do you upgrade them? Upgrade 2 friendly and undead units in the area. Improves the first 2. Don't know. I like this guy, but I can't afford him. So really the question is, do we want Leonid or Bresnis? Definitely Leonid. Alright. Second... Oh, I could have actually gotten the second royal quest as well. Oops. Oh well. Let's see, what else can we do? Magic ball. Random starting spell. I'll just go for that. Nice and easy. And going for those extra starting troops isn't a bad idea either. It was my problem on that one. Lack of production speed? It felt like it. We had so many resources, but we were just burning through them real fast. Healing maybe would have helped too. I'll think about it. So this time, we're actually going to be playing as, not Breezius, we actually have access to King Leonid. Castle HP drops below 10, can summon militia to help. That's really not that useful, but that's okay. We get 15% production bonus and chance of friendly units spawning with double HP based on current morale. So I do actually kind of want to grab that. There's also boost units HP. Ooh, that's kind of good. Adds 100 HP to each unit on the battlefield every 3 minutes. Costs meat though. That's doable. All buildings work for 10 seconds regardless of their current position. That's kind of nice, but I can't use it that much. We'll see. I really need to get some more advisors too. I do waffle on whether or not that guy is good. Not to say that, like, this guy's amazing either. Yeah, no, I think I can just go with Leonid. The morale damage bonus is probably very good. And I should give it more credit, but Okay, so what do we want to start with? Just units? Or let's just start with 100 wheat, because that's vaguely useful. Get those down. Oh no. Oh, this guy has... What? Okay. Is it cheaper at least? Yes. That's so rough. At least we start with some swordsmen. I'm not sure what to do with Leonid. I mean, the extra 15% production is useful. But that's still such an agonizing limit. It does make it a little easier planning out my base, because all I have to do is just get lines of things. But, still weirdly rough. Let's just move this one. Okay, so luckily I've got 2 swordsmen who can more than easily deal with that. Let's see, what else we have? Yeah, no, it seems to be about the same thing. Let's see. Slingers, Gnome Dome, Archery. Archery is definitively the best. Slingers were not as good. I guess I can go for the archery. It's just gonna hold me back a little bit here. That's a lot of production. Oh, I should probably get a levy barracks up in here. Something like that. Because we're going to need more units. Go troop training, get 100. Let's go for troop training. Riders, arcane, or ranged. Ranged extra health is kind of nice. Arcane bonus damage. Yeah, let's just go with ranged health for the time being. It's not the most helpful, all things considered, but what else do I got? Okay, and let's just buff up our peasant selection. That's about all I've got. Let's just go back to these. Because, yeah, I'm going to want to get enough that I can get a gold mine down, kind of ASAP. Alright, we do have a moonshine barrel. We do have some other things. I don't know, man. It feels like this guy... I wonder if I actually should be keeping myself to the lower difficulty levels for at least a little while. That guy's got distracted. There we go. Okay, they hit whatever's nearest. There's no aggro system. At least we've done a decent chunk of damage to them. Okay, Denari Levy Barracks. Hunters slow enemies down. Whipmen. Like, hunters are good. Attack speed to... Yeah. The problem is the hunters themselves are, frankly, not very good. I'll snag them anyway. And let's get a second gold mine. Because, yeah, I can actually build the hunters right now. Let's do blended. Okay, let's switch over to maxing these out. So this means I should probably also focus some of my efforts on... I don't know. I'll have to think about how I want to focus my efforts on this one. Bunch of enemies. I wish there was a way that I could do, instead of quick replenishment, just automatic replenishment. Yeah. Unfortunately, those extra swordsmen aren't a very good start. So we get a spell, Scarecrow, or Necromancy. And let's get that iron mine. And another gold mine, because we're going to need those. Swap them. Let's put the iron mine here. Let's see, we're at max units. And I could summon some more peasants. Let's see. I'm just going to need oodles of gold. I guess one thing I could do is actually move this here. There we go. I'm going to wait until the enemy forces get a little closer, and then we're going to resurrect those undead. Oh, they're not nearly as beef chonk as the previous one. These are just basic lads. I'm going to put my ranged guys maybe a little bit more along the bottom. Okay, we actually need to summon some more units because, oops. I guess I'll just move that there. Yeah, the problem is the hunters don't do damage. Well, this is rough. Yeah, unfortunately, I think that one's a healer. Makes this a lot trickier. Yeah, the longer this goes on, the less production I have, which is not fun. Hopefully we can get the Goose Rider artifact, frankly. Okay, let's go back to this. Denari, another spell. Deforestation is a lot of wood. It's good. Just don't know if I want it. We'll go with the Fisherman's Hut. These aren't things that I was really hoping for, or even need. I think I'm getting wrecked here. Well, we're going to take that out, at the very least. We get a trader. I don't think we want any of these. Like, I could pick up a safety chain lightning. I want the ball of yarn. Safety chain lightning it is. Okay, let's just restock on units. What I really need, though, is that gold mine going. Makes this rough. I guess I could sell iron for the time being. Because as soon as I can get that gold mine, we can do kind of whatever. Okay, this does not look like... I'm going to need gold mine. Let's see. Go for militia. Iron. Gold again. Artifact. I don't really like any of these. Okay, artifact, artifact, kingdom infrastructure. Go for a spell. Go for that. And another unit. Get a building upgrade? No, we actually want the permanent morale on this one. Okay, let's restock on these guys. Back to this. And give them a bunch of health. We don't have any healing, which obviously makes this a little trickier. Still worth it. Okay, let's try to get what we need here. We can also get the militia camp down. Okay, so that is a bunch of boys. Because if it's just the wall busters, we can work with that. But what I really want is those geese. The goose riders, like the free goose riders, are especially useful. Okay, didn't lose much. Meteorite. Lifetime of all temp units. And let's just go wine. very useful temporarily. Okay, let's go back to generating more iron. What I'm going to need for these guys. Wheat and wood. Then I'll switch to gold after this. Okay, so that's a bunch of blobs. There we go. I should get the magic school down. Oh, right, but we can't. Literally cannot. And I should probably consider just using fireworks to really speed things up. Oh, we're going to need clay. I should not discount that. Basic production. Golden bull. Damage dealt by attacking buildings. That's not really that helpful. There we go. Now we've got some iron production. It's not much, but it's there. Or not iron production. Gold production. Yeah, do I put anything else up here? I guess I could actually get the basic construction down. Okay, do I think I can handle that? I think so. I've got a pretty big army at the moment. And we can slow down the lizard riders, which hopefully makes them a little bit easier. We just don't have much for DPS here. Man, my peasants suck. Okay, levy barracks. Dome, more archery. Infrastructure. Do love a hospital. And we should probably get some trees. I could also look into getting research done. As both of those are going to be extremely helpful. Just rebuild my peasants. Because they're also a 4% production boost, which is not actually that amazing. Still nice. Okay, what are we looking at? Pair of pig riders? If it's just pig riders, I think we'll be fine. Like, we'll lose some peasants for this, but that's kind of just been an inevitability this entire time. Okay, 65. Clay at the start of every wave is kind of tempting. But I think, tacky as it is, I think I'm going to go for the Prospectors map. Because that gives us access to the legendary tile enchanter. Alright, I have to actually be present for that one. Already? Put that there. Okay, so we can get swordsmen. More hunters. Madhouse. Probably swordsman. Clay mine. Let's see. Could get a bigger clay mine. Let's get the crystal mine, since we're going to need that. Sawmills and trees damage enemies when they're working. Oh. Okay. I like that. I like those. I'm not feeling too amazing about a lot of these. But I'll make it work. Let's go for another sawmill, knowing that they're going to damage enemies. Let these guys go back. We've got plenty of time. Oh boy, that's a lot of trains, actually. Okay. So I'm going to need the clay mine. Get that down quick. And wheat field. I think we'll be okay, but we should restock on our frontliners quickly. Okay. We're like halfway there. Let's see. I think that's good enough for now. Let's move back to this. Get another gold mine down? Yeah. Because they're kind of expensive. Let's see. Increase unit limits. Tempting. That's a lot of guys. This is why I should probably get that magic college going ASAP. Just for that little bit of durability. Oof. Okay. Restock on peasants. Yeah, I think we're good. Move back here. Ton of resources. We can get the wall, and we get a spell. Landmines, landmines. Let's see. Heal 50% more is extremely tempting, but I think I'm going to go for militia HP. And heal more. Perfect. So I could actually get the hospital down at this point. I'm going to move the market over there and put the hospital up top. I'm going to move this here. That just requires a ton of gold. I mean, no. Like, it's so tempting to put that on the legendary enchanter. To be honest. Just get water for a little while. Because I'd like to get this sawmill going. Okay. Yeah, we've got tons of boosters, so we get a boatload of resources. A lot of guys. Not anymore. Well, that worked out. Let's see. Clay mine, crystal mine, great bushes. Great bushes for now. At least scarecrow. And a fissure. Okay, so we still have our gold mine going. Clay is still there. Okay, so do I want to get the crystal mine down? It's not a terrible idea. It's just a little on the expensive side of things. And what are we even looking for? Ideally, large quantities of gold would be amazing. Half lumber. I think I'm actually going to get this down, and we're going to try and turn it into a wheat field. I guess I should use this for a little while. Oh, well, I'm messed up. I guess I'm going to put the grapes over here, just so we're using all of our production. Yeah, let's do wheat field. Alright. And all that's left is him. Which should be manageable. Let's scoot this up for the time being. I do like the idea of using the trees and the saw blades offensively. Ow. Okay, the double HP on the militia is extremely good. I guess I'll go Wrath. Banish hasn't really been doing it for me. Hive. Warrior, flying. Massive chunky boys. We're going to need a lot of grapes, though. Okay, hospital seems to be done. I think pre-boss fight, that's when I will move the hospital somewhere. We've got the trader incoming. We don't have much for Denari. I'm going to sell any blueprints. I think I'm going to sell the swordsman. That gives us a little bit. Okay. Actually kind of low on peasants. Didn't realize that. I think I can wait on this one. I don't think I need to send anybody out here. Okay, get some more Denari and a trader. Let's see. Mystic Stone. The Mega Dude is actually really tempting here. Yeah, because every second random enemy takes 12 damage is... It's nice, but it's not that long lasting. Mega Dude with my militia means... a lot of stuff. It's actually... Do we leave the tree? I think we leave the tree. Get the crystals down. I guess I'll move the grapes here. Okay, I can increase the limit of the amount of guys I have out. Actually, might not be a terrible idea. None of my guys are, like, overwhelmingly injured. That hive's gonna cost everything. Okay, boss fight time. Alright, so it's Gorzog. We have a lot of good frontliners. My damage leaves a lot to be desired. But my health is amazing. At least it feels that way. I do also have the fissure if I need it. I haven't actually lost any of my militia yet. Which is good. I'm going to swap those. I think I'm actually going to switch over to this. Because Gorzog doesn't do tons of damage. Okay, we are out of frontliners. I need to fix that. I think he's dead. Okay. Let's just do this. Legendary artifact. Yep. Tornado. Another hive. Means we're going to need crazy amounts of grapes. That's a lot of grapes. Okay, so we want artifacts of plenty. We're going to be going hard here for this first wave. Something like that. Yeah, that looks reasonable. 50 denarii. 2 basic productions. I could go for the double basic productions. I think so, actually. And Gold Hoarder's coming after me. Oh, that's a new one. Oh, this is very basic production. I'm gonna keep the gold mines going. Okay. That should be good. Might do some damage. Okay, switch back to this. That'll make this easier. Okay, and I don't know how many units I have. Get everybody out. Yeah, the problem with these 3 legendary seals is they're in odd spots that I'm not currently using. Doesn't mean I can't, though. It's just an odd spot. This down here is actually a really good lineup if I want to do something. I could put the magic school here. Let's just get a little bit of water. While we're at it, I'll just put this here. Okay, so this one, I think was going to be a bit hairy. That actually looks like it might have been manageable with a weaker spell. Okay, ranged troops receive a 4% chance of shooting an additional projectile for each warrior ally. I love the idea of that, but we're going Cupbearer's Vessel. Castle gains... No, max unit HP by 30. Hydra Pond. Just eats meat. Rider Arcane. Yeah. The main problem is the Goose Hydras require Hydras. And I actually can make this. I just need a lot of water. Yeah. That's very doable. Make a couple of bees for the moment, though. I guess actually, put that there, just enough that I can get a gold mine here. There we go. Because yeah, I shouldn't forget about that. I guess we can get the research table down here. A lot of guys. At least we have my bees. We're chunky. So, I'm gonna just let this run until we have enough that I can get that down. Building upgrade. Boost production to neighboring tiles. Huh, sure. Okay. I could cycle these. I hate to recycle it, but I think we have to. I'm gonna just do ranged damage for now. And then yeah, let's try and get this fisherman hut down. But I guess first and foremost, I should probably get my guys back up to full. Oh, the sawmill visibly changed. That's different. And actually really neat. I'm just going to move this down here. Okay, do we want wine? Probably. But I think I'm going to go gold. Let's go metal. Actually, do we move this here? It's going to be messy no matter what, is the answer. Maybe swap those two. There we go. Okay, back to this, because we want to get that Hydra down. We also want that 500 gold, if we can manage it. Okay, so we can get the fishing dock. Now I'm going to need 400 water and 80 meat, which is a little... That's going to take a long time. I should probably switch back to this for the time being. This gives me bonus damage and also slowly harms enemies. Alright, cool. 30 of each resources. Play every wave. More bees. Another tile enchanter. We've actually got some really good options here. Makes this tricky. Let's go for a tile enchanter. Let's go for bees. Okay, so where do I put this tile enchanter? Guess I'll go for the fisherman's hut. Because we're going to want to be able to generate large quantities of meat here. Replenish the troops. Didn't lose too many people. Yeah, this is going to take a while. Alright, back to this. Because this will just do small amounts of harm to them. There we go. Then I'll work on the bees. We're restocking bees in a second. More wine, more wine. Okay. I could use spells, we have none. That should be fine. Furniture, get an artifact. Let's see, 40 random resources. It's the start of every wave, I suppose. I'm going to swap these. I'm still working on getting this Hydra set up. Not low on grapes, ouch. I'm going to just put that there, because we can put this sideways. Because I think the Hydra is going to make a kind of major difference. Oh, I should swap back to this. Because the less units I lose, the less I have to restock them. And yeah, those bees with your 600-700 HP should make it easier. To just deal. Okay, Fairy Fountain, another Epic Enchanter. Could go for another hospital. 10% chance to block all damage. And I'm just going to recycle that, actually. So second hospital means that I could potentially put it down, like, here along the bottom. It is massively tempting. However, let's try and get this Hydra done. Okay, it's a bunch of bad lads. There's the Hydra Pond. I just need 30 meat to go with it. Right. I should run my hospitals. Unfortunately, these suckers do, like, gobs of damage. Which is, of course, tricky. Cannon. Sacrificial stone or a brick factory. Sad. Alright, another vineyard. Let's see. Arcane Warrior. Damage dealt by flying troops for each druid on the battlefield. I'm going to go with the Badger, though. We actually have those resources. Okay, I just need 30. And then we can get our first Hydra. Which is going to be extremely helpful, because yeah, we've got boss in 2 waves. And yeah, this is working out better than expected. I think I'm going to demolish the peasant huts at this point. We're just going to sell the blueprints for them. Okay, let's move over here. Heal. The golems don't do a lot of damage. They're just chunky. They do enough damage that they can kill, though. Switch this over to that. I think that's a bee and a badger. Let's see. Wood, gold. Gold. Metal. Do you go wine or wood? Wine. And I think gold again. Okay, let's go back to working on these. We move over. This one? It's not amazing. But yeah, we want to get that 500 gold if we can. Okay, all their archers are going first, which is good. Yeah, I'm going to need more trees, though. And ideally, maybe some more hospitals. Okay, what do we have? Champion units stun, damage to bosses from units increased. Central cell now works all the time. Okay. I'm going to grab that one, and each active hospital provides morale. So that means no matter where I am, my grapes are going to be producing, which is nice. Go trees. Move them back over. Put trees down. Go for this. What else? What else can I put down? Another vineyard, but that'd be pricey. I kind of wish, well, yeah, there's not much I can do about that, unfortunately. Now, let's probably go over here for a bit. We're going to need more production structures. I guess I could actually move the research table over. Oh, but it's expensive. Also, dragon? Okay, and we have actually minimal grape. So I don't know how this is going to go. I have not fought this guy before. He does do a lot of damage. And yeah, he seems to be ripping through my bees at an accelerated pace. Let's go here, restock these guys for a second. Oh, there went the Hydra. Okay, what does this give me? Kind of anything, but also nothing we need. Get a clay mine. Let's go here, restock on whatever we've got. Yeah, the problem is he's got these 2 bonus mages just doing anything. And I can't stop them because I have no AoEs. Where lightning would come in handy, if we had it. Yeah, the badger mages aren't very good. Like, I'm just going to pref the last resort, but probably die. And they're out. Well, that's rough. I don't know. Let's see. Troops are just cheaper to produce. So here's the question. New slot for an advisor, but it requires the council building. New slot. Do any of these? Aha. So that one doesn't cost extra dudes. That's also an advisor slot. Yeah, we want to get as many advisor slots as we can. I guess I'm going to go with that for now. Looks like we completed a challenge. Ah, so we have that one, so we can do the meat now, which is actually very good. Means to some degree he's very good with hordes. So for him, like militias, for example, would be amazing. I think going tall with the hydras, not so great. Now, let's see, anything else? No, it would tell me. So if we take a look at my council, I can actually mix some things in. Basic construction building, improves a random tile at the start of the run. Let's see. Silk Weaver. I still think the 5% production boost to everything is probably more valuable. And yeah, I think we just got to get these done. Last resort. Not really what I was going for. I think the main thing is we want to probably get Leo the Wise. Because permanent morale, chance of, and choice of 40 resources, plus 10 resources per upgrade. Per upgrade implies, I mean, this one improves the first 2, but does it go further than that? I have no idea. Something to work on. For now, I guess I will see you all in the next episode of The King is Watching. Obviously, this is just a pair of losses with nothing that I could do about them. But, I mean, we're learning. We're trying new things, and that's fun. But, yeah, for now, it's the usual. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time.